There's this common misconception when it comes to the law of attraction. People constantly think that the more you think about it, the more you envision it, the more likely it is to happen. The more you are putting forth the energy to accomplish such goal. But that's absolutely not the case. It's actually quite the opposite. There's this law called the law of detachment in which you put your faith into what you want to accomplish to happen and you just completely just detach yourself from everything. You might say that contradicts the law of attraction. You're not acting upon, you're not doing such things as to accomplish such goals. But the law of detachment actually teaches you quite the same thing, but just in a different mannerism and in different words. Let's say, for example, I want to buy a new car, a new BMW, and I'm constantly thinking about it. It's always in my head. I'm not giving space and time, or more so, a freedom of thought to let that come into fruition. If I have utterly faith that it's going to happen, there is not a thing that can come into fruition with that. And so once I detach myself from that emotion, then the door is open for me to accomplish such goal. You might say, how can I have full faith in something that I don't have yet? Well, it's as simple as envisioning. Envisioning a future in which you have such goal, trait, material item, and living as if you have it. Example. Let's say I want to be very wealthy. I'm going to wake up in the mindset of a wealthy man. So it doesn't matter if I live in a one bedroom apartment. I'm going to treat it as if it's my biggest mansion. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to act as if the gym is mine. I'm going to go shopping and think less of the price tag of the things I want because that is setting forth a frequency and that is aligning all things for me to. It is showing the universe that I'm in a position of wealth and that I have everything I need and I have plenty to give away and I have plenty to use. If I'm constantly thinking about, oh, I want to be rich, oh, I want to drive this, and I'm living my day to day with that, then I'm not detaching myself from that thought. I'm constantly just living in that bubble. You must give room and you must let time do its thing. There are no real ways to fasten the process of manifestation. Everything comes with time. Time is undefeated. What you must do is master patience and understand that everything is coming into fruition. Everything that you think about, everything that you act upon is a manifestation. And so by you thinking a certain way, it is manifesting it into reality. So what I would recommend is to learn patience and to really manipulate yourself into believing that such goal you set forth to desire has already come to fruition. And you'd be surprised on the doors that open in which you will receive such things. But that starts with accepting, that starts with believing, and that starts with detaching. Completely forget about it. Why? Because when you order a Chick-fil-A order, for example, you already know while you're going through the drive-thru that it's on its way. You're not even thinking about it. You're probably thinking about where am I going to go into next? Am I going to make it back at home in time? The same thing can be applied when you want something in life, when you want to manifest something. Believe it's on its way, just as you would believe and know that your package that you ordered is on its way. If you completely detach yourself from the person you were before and how they thought and how they acted, you are opening new doors for new opportunities and new positions to come. You can't think the same as you were before you wanted the thing that you wanted to manifest. You must completely change the trajectory of your thinking, your acting, and your receiving. I'm always going to go back to this because this is one of the most important laws. It's the law of gratitude. It's when you appreciate the small things, and so the world brings back much more things in return because you are appreciative of every little thing. When you detach yourself and you're grateful for what you have, the car you have, for example, you detach yourself knowing that a new car is on its way, you are opening doors for opportunities for you to receive a better car. I believe the hardest part of this all is having faith, really believing and manipulating yourself and essentially lying to yourself to the point in which you believe you have such things and you believe you are this person, you believe that you can achieve such things. But once you get there, you will realize that there is not one thing in life that you can't accomplish. Your mind is the most powerful weapon, and with it, you can create, you destroy, involve anything in life. Acceptance and living by faith. Those are the only two things that I'd want you to get out of this video. If you found this video useful, I would appreciate you checking out my previous videos, which will talk about similar topics to this one. More importantly, if you want to start your self-improvement journey and or better yourself, because I'm in the process of doing so myself. With all that being said, it's been a pleasure.